Hello guys, Olga is today with you, and today I want to talk about 5 things which Ukrainians are not used to do. I hope this video will be helpful and interesting for a lot of guys. Okay, so let's start our list. The first, drink very cold water. Very often I see people from different countries, from Asian, from States, from Middle East. They really like to drink water with ice, and as more ice as better. This is really cool. In Ukraine, people not used to use ice at all, so most of the water, even if you ask bring me please cold water, it will not be cold enough. We drink actually something very close to warm water, but it's not warm, but it's, you know, like we call it room temperature, so it will not be very cold, unlike you will ask for that. The second thing which Ukrainians are not used to do, this is smile to people. You know, like, you know, this American tradition where everybody smile to each other when he just see you, he want to talk to you, or he just saw you in the street, and people in restaurants smile to you, people in the shop smile to you. This is not common to Ukraine, and actually yes, in our service field, like restaurants and shops, people try to adopt it, and they start to adopt it, but still it's not the same smile as you can meet in USA, for example. And it doesn't mean that Ukrainians are very cold or something like that. No, if they're really happy to see you, they will smile, really. But Ukrainians used to have more natural emotions, so if you're really happy, you smile. So if girl is smile to you, it means that she's really happy to see you, you know. And if person smiling to you, if person is just normal, it doesn't mean that he's angry or he's going to kill you. It means just that this is normal thing for Ukrainians. The next thing, this is talking directly about some things. This is what I also noticed, that Ukrainians, they are a little bit, you know, they have some topics which they are not like to discuss with anybody. Something related to your health, something related to your problems, and actually this is even in Ukraine considered like not polite if you start to talk to other people. You know, I have this problem with health, and this is what I'm trying to do, but I don't know. But this is considered not polite if you start to load people with your problems. But if somebody asks you, you know, I notice you have something wrong with your skin, this is considered like something really crazy, you know. This is not what is normal for Ukrainians at all, and we consider this is like extremely rude. How at all you dare to say something? I know that I have something bad about my skin, like a lot of people tell me, oh, you have braces, you know, so do you have something wrong? For Ukraine, this is extremely rude. This is not the topic which we are discussing at all in publics, and you can discuss this with close friends if you want, if I want to discuss it. But if some just foreign people tell me about that, this is extremely rude. But I'm not offended to you guys, because I understand this is cultural difference, but this is what we have. The next thing, which is actually coming from this thought, this is laughing from a lot of things. This is what you can notice if you will watch on YouTube a lot of fails. So someone is going and he fall down. So most of foreign guys, what I notice, again, this is just my like things, you know, what I notice, that they will start to laugh. Oh, this is very funny, you know, or you said something wrong, or you did something wrong, or you was going and fell down. This is really funny. If you didn't hurt yourself so much, you know, so you just was going and you fell down. And this is, yes, this is very funny. In Ukraine, you don't talk at all about fails. If you see that person fail, even if it seems that you want to laugh, you don't need to laugh in front of him, because it's considered crazy impolite. So yes, you can say, oh, so I feel so much sorry for you. Are you okay? Is everything good? You know, even if it's among the friends. I'm not talking that this is among the strangers, among the friends. So if your friend, you was going with him and he fell down, or he hit himself, or something like that, we never laugh from these things, you know. We always try to be quiet, and the best actually if you make yourself that you didn't notice anything. So this is considered the most polite. But if you want to show that you notice it, At least you need to say that I want so much sorry for you, but not love. Haha, loser. You go and fall down, you hit yourself, something went wrong with you. This is not what we are used to do. And number 5 thing which we are not really doing in Ukraine, this is making a lot of friends. This is very common, as I noticed, for Americans. They make a lot of friends everywhere. They just move to different cities. I think maybe it's really because, for example, Americans, they are not so much Americans, all their life live in one city where they was born, so they used to move all the time. So this is normal to make new connections, because you're always moving, and for sure you cannot keep connections with old friends. In Ukraine, most of people, they born, live and die in the same city, in the same even apartment. So yes, we have 1 or maybe 2 friends, and that's all. Others is out of this circle, you know, and I don't need anyone else. I have this one, I have this 2. With you we can talk, but you will never be close to me and you will never be my friend. But from the same time, in Ukraine, friendship means a lot. So this is a person who can support you 100% in any situation. Not like, you know, I know in some countries you cannot complain on the problem to your friends. This is, you know, this is stupid. You go to psychologists, you go to other people, you know, you complain to other people and pay them money, but you will never go to your friends. In Ukraine, you are going to your friends. If you need help, you're going to your friends. If you are building a house and you need to help from someone, you're going to your friend and he will help you for free. They never charge money for that. If you need to borrow some things, he will borrow you things. And if you need money, he will give you money. And again, this is because he is friend, he is 100% will support you always. So this is 5 things which Ukrainians are not used to do. Please, I'm waiting for your comments if this is normal or not normal for your countries, what is similar, what is different, and if you notice the same with Ukrainians. Bye bye.